Hello and welcome back. And if you're new here, I am Abel and so are you. I have here another tool. This would be a dedicated crimper. A lot of companies make something of this sort. Klein, Channel Lock, even Doyle from Harbor Freight makes something like this. And this is the Milwaukee version. So let's take a quick look at the package here. Milwaukee infamous red. Let's take a look at the part number 48226103. Comfort grip crimping pliers. 2 times the crimping force. Lifetime warranty, theft protection. There's your crimper, reaming, and wire cutter. So let's take a look at the back here. Pretty straightforward. They have some other tools here that can help you in your trade. Have some warnings there. Always wear your eye protection, guys. And this is not insulated for live or energized wires. So let's take a look at the tool. Just a close look, giving you guys a good look at it. Beautiful tool. Pretty long. I don't have my tape measure close. I would have measured this, but I'm guessing about 8 or 9 inches. Okay, it looks to be machined pretty well. So let's just start here at the top. There is your cutter, if you can see that. Yeah, so these are going to press together. They're not shears that will pass each other. And then here you have your filing ridges for your reaming for your conduit. It's nice to have these on most of your hand tools so that whatever hand tool is close by or you happen to have in your hand, you can go ahead and ream with. That's kind of a convenience to have that on most of your tools. Let's see here. Yeah, it's nice. And there is your, now they don't mark these up here, but this here is your insulated on the inside, and this is your non-insulated with the anvil. But they don't have those. Yeah, I think I had some, either Klein, they had theirs labeled up here. But if you know the difference, you don't need the markings. But the markings are nice to have because you never know who's using your tool. You may give this to an apprentice or something, and it'll just help them a little bit if that was printed up there. Okay, so here's your rivet going through. You got your Milwaukee branding on there and your part number, nothing fancy. And that's lasered in there. It's not, you know, again, you guys not supposed to be pounding on these rivets. You're not supposed to be using it for a hammer because you'll seize up your plier. I did grease these a little bit. They were a little stiff. They're not as stiff as the Klein, but they're a little stiff. They're not as hard to open, and that's just something I'm going to have to deal with these dedicated crimpers, because they really have to make this a tight fit, so that this would be a lifetime tool. Because if they didn't really put pressure on this here, eventually this tool would fail. It would get weak here, and then your crimps would not be true. Get some wobbling going on there. So anyway, let's keep it moving on down. Got some nice brushed finish there, and then you got your handles ribbed here. I like these handles. Let's see if we can see what's in here. Yeah, got some warnings. Always wear your eye protection, not insulated. Don't use on live circuitry. Yeah, you don't want to do that, fellas. And it's probably the same thing on the other side. Then you got a little bit of Milwaukee there, branding. Same thing on that side. That's just pressed in. That might wear out over time. No lanyard holes to tether it to yourself, which you may not need to do that. Some of you guys don't want to be walking around like a Christmas tree with all your tools hanging off of you, swinging around, hitting you in the knees. So yeah, this is nice. So let's just take a quick look. We're going to look at the cutting and the crimping a little bit. I got some small wire here. Can't make that out. Is that 18? Yeah, I may say that's 18. Not very important. So just take it up here and, okay, that shot away. That's a good cut. You know, it didn't hang up. I didn't have to pull it off. It just popped right on off like it should. Yeah, that's a good clean cut. That's appreciative. I appreciate that. Because we saw a couple tools that didn't cut too well. So let's take a look at the crimping here. Okay. Let me grab something a little bit bigger. Okay, so this is a butt connector. We're just gonna crimp on both sides. We're gonna look at the non-insulated and the insulating crimp. Just see what it looks like. I'm gonna use one hand, but I'm gonna go down at the bottom where I can get most of my leverage. Okay, that was nice. That wasn't a lot of pressure. I did feel that leverage. There you go. Interesting look there, isn't it? And this is your non-insulated. That looks kind of weird, don't it? Let's see if I can do that again. I think our cutout is right there. So we want an anvil on top of that. Let's see if we can try this again. I think that cut is right there at the bottom now. Yeah, see that open? So let's try that again. Man, I mean, that's smashed down in there. Okay, that's the bottom. Okay, that looks more what I was searching for. This looked funny. I didn't like that. But this is more proper. So that divot there, yeah, that's better. So that's what the non-insulated look like. Let's see what the insulated look like. And there's your insulated. That looks good. Kind of looks like it's supposed to. I still wouldn't say it's as good as Klein. I still think Klein is better. This is a Milwaukee, and this is the one I'm going to settle on. This is the one I'm going to use. I won't be using it every day or anything like that, but this is the one I'm going to have to settle on. I started to go get the Doyle from Harbor Freight, but yeah, this is good enough. I can't imagine a Doyle will be better than this, but you know, it could be. But I'm gonna have to settle on this. I like the color. It goes with my 15-inch Milwaukee tote, so I'm gonna go with this one. In my opinion, it's a decent tool. The best? Nah. Good? Definitely. I do like the handle. The feel on this is amazing. And it's kind of designed to make you want to go down to the bottom here. Of course, I wouldn't want to crimp up here. But once I get down here, it feels really good. Like I get a lot of leverage. So yeah, guys, I like this. And I got this so that I could broaden my search for a multi-tool that could cut. And I just had to get away from having the crimper on there. And so I'm going to go with this. I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking this tool out. It would be greatly appreciated if you would subscribe, leave some comments, give some feedback to the community. I'm a small channel. I would appreciate the love. And with that being said, remember the thumbs up, guys.